So, I tidied up the kitchen. That's the first rule. Always work from a tidy kitchen. You can bend that rule when you are experienced and you know your space and how to handle things. But you will need more space than you ever will expect. So clear as much space as you need, and or you think you might need, or you can prepare. And then get your ingredients out. I got us a few for hot chocolate as promised. And these are the things we definitely need. It is either sweetener or sugar. For sugar, I always use fruit sugar. It seems to be that it tastes a bit sweeter. It has the same amount of calories. I feel it digests better as well. So, don't have any proof for that. It's just my personal experience. Then we have milk. I use skimmed milk. I don't like it too greasy anymore. And we don't want to have too many calories after all. So if you go for that combination, that's actually really rather good. And then we have, of course, the chocolate powder. That is real dark chocolate powder. We use Green and Black's organic. It's, from a continental point of view, the only one that counts that you can buy in England. Probably a very, very expensive brand somewhere in London or so. I mean the stuff that you can get in the big food stores. And then we have a few things one would like to have in there. That is amaretto. I'm deeply embarrassed, it's already half empty. Then we have whipping cream. Of course, you don't want to whip cream for every single chocolate, so we go for the cheapest stuff. Not even cheap stuff, I mean the ready-made stuff. I'm not usually a ready-made person, but if you are going to be naughty anyway, that doesn't matter anymore. And Detlef's, who is my dear husband's special bit, honey. So this is already switched on, although you're not supposed to do that. It's a waste of energy. However, we are a little bit short of time, and this thing needs quite a while to heat up. Always choose the one that fits your pot best. We're going to go do this in this pot because we don't want to use the microwave. However, if you would have one, fill your cup like this. It's about an inch space here, and pop it for 4 minutes in the microwave. Then you would use the chocolate powder, teaspoons, 3 of them in, tablets, 3 of them, for each teaspoon 1, or 1 teaspoon of sugar. And then you would use this funny little whisk. It is an electric whisk, and that froths the whole thing, and that's why you need the inch space, so that you actually have a bit of space where the froth can go. Otherwise it would spill over. However, this is a little bit of a gadget. I just wanted to show it to you because we love it that way, and you don't get lumps. With every other method, you always are a little bit in danger of having cocoa lumps. With that one, you won't. So because we have it, we love cappuccinos and so on, I wanted to show you, if you are really into frothy coffees and chocolates, it's something to invest in. They are actually not that expensive, and you get them in good kitchen shops. So that's the gadget. Now, we have to use this thingy. Pot on the flame that suits the size of the pot best. And guys, that can be horribly wrong. I haven't been cooking on this for a while, and I'm starting with milk. I must be mad. I pour that in, and then I'm going to hope for the best. See, and that's when it already starts, why I like microwaves. You pour it in, you have it in one pot, you cook it in the microwave, you drink it from that pot. Now that I have poured that, I of course have a rim of milk down there. The other option would have been that I would have measured it in here. But then I have to wash that, I have to wash the cup, and I have to wash that thingy. So I decided for the kitchen roll option to measure it actually in the cup so that I know exactly how much I need. I'm not sure that this will ever boil in here. So what we are going to do is to just let the movie run. I will cut it out and then we'll let you know how much time is needed. I don't have a lid for that one, so let's just put a plate on top. So this is slowly getting somewhere. While this is finishing to cook, I already took this one. We will have to, of course, use this little whisk for it. Somehow you have to get the cocoa powder in, and it won't be easy. So the problem will be to show you that. Might have to come round then. I will do my best to not do something lumpy. The other option is I'm going to have a lot of hot chocolate to drink. You measure again. And then you use this thingy. You have to open the lid first so that the egg can go out. You pour, but you leave a bit of the milk, so you probably would take 1/3 of the milk in here just to mix the cocoa powder. See, these cups are not pouring really well. So in this case it would be really good to use the measuring jug. Never mind. We measure into it. We do a sugar version here. So we would use 1, 2, 3. Be generous. And we do. See, that's why it's good to have 2 spoons. One, 2, 3. And what one can hope is that the sugar grains might grind down the lumps of cocoa powder, because the cocoa powder is rather oily. It contains quite a bit of fat, and that's what it makes so, and it's very finely ground. So that goes here. Let's hope it's not going wrong. So let's shake. Not looking too bad. Okay, we leave that and now start concentrating again on our version 1. These are the 2 things we want to bring together later.